I'm sweating like a pig, maybe because I've actually time traveled in such humid weather in Delhi. The monument behind me is open for the public of Delhi around after 370 years. This is Sheesh Mahal in Shalimar Bagh, Delhi. When we read in the paper that the government had opened a monument for the public called Sheesh Mahal in Shalimar Bagh, we were like, wait, where in Shalimar Bagh? As in Apna Shalimar Bagh. I live in northwest Delhi and there are hardly any monuments of historical significance here. So this was a real surprise and I had to check it out with my own eyes. Opened Google Maps, drove for around 12 minutes to reach Shalimar Bagh, and when the map said narrow lane ahead, I just parked the car there and covered the rest of the distance on foot. The walk was through a mix of unassuming industrial come residential area that led me to a park where the pin had dropped. Please be prepared for a walk because it's inside a garden complex, lot of lawns that you have to cross to actually reach the monument, and there's no direction sign, but from our experience, if you see swings, so that is your sign. Just take a right turn from those swings. And even after this right turn, there's some walk involved. I asked the kids and they pointed me in the direction of the monument, but again no sign of Sheesh Mahal. I kept wondering if I was at the right place till I saw this board, which should have been somewhere near the entrance or a couple of places en route the main palace area. Nevertheless, it's good to confirm, yes, there's a Sheesh Mahal in Shalimar Bagh. This was built in the reign of Mughal Emperor Shah Jahan, the Shah Jahan who built Taj Mahal, and this was built by his wife Nissa. She built it in around 1653. This is reopened this July and it was inaugurated by the Honorable CM of Delhi, Rekha Gupta, and now it's open for public. But I think there's a lot of work left. And this was renovated under the guidance of ASI, Archaeological Survey of India, but the parks and the lawns, they were developed by DDA. So it is a collaborative effort between ASI and DDA. This is like a replica or maybe in ode to the Shalimar Bagh in Kashmir, the Mughal emperor and his wife tried to create in the heart of Delhi. Originally this place was called Aizabad Bagh and later it came to be known as Sheesh Mahal. And turns out Shalimar Bagh isn't just any random park. Some pretty big things happened here. Like in 1658, Aurangzeb's coronation ceremony actually took place right here at Sheesh Mahal. I can't believe so close to where I live. There is some literature written on two stones in English and Hindi. So if you want to know more about Sheesh Mahal, you can always read up on that information. And as of now, I can't see any way to enter this monument. So the entry point is closed. So you can take a round around the Sheesh Mahal, or you can walk towards the smaller monuments on sides. But there's no way to enter this zone. So I assume this could be the part from where you could enter the Sheesh Mahal, and there could be some other way to enter the palace. But now it is closed. We can't get inside that structure now. So the ornamental part above me, like I believe this design would have mirror work inside it, but then as of now I just see the paint and the design that is also very faded. Very little of that is what is remaining here, but I assume it used to be a very beautiful monument around 1653 when it was built. And I can see like most of the mirrors for which it is called Sheesh Mahal are not there anymore, but the design is still there and there's a lot of part that you can make out it's restored. But we are still very happy that after so many years ASI decided to restore this monument and open it for the public. It's a piece of history that should be open for the public, especially in this zone. So all these heritage monuments are either towards the central Delhi, Chandni Chowk and that area, or maybe towards South Delhi, Humayun's tomb and other areas. So in this zone we don't get to see a lot of heritage monuments. So I live not very far from Shalimar Bagh, so I'm very happy that this was like just 12 minutes drive from my home. And along with Sheesh Mahal, the structure of Char Bagh, as in 4 lawns, is also recreated in front of the Sheesh Mahal. In this Char Bagh lawn structure behind me, there are benches to sit. There are Sadabahar flowers that I can see all around. Feels like you're walking inside a royal Mughal palace. And I can see there's this whole area where there would be fountains sometime in the past, but I think they've yet to reinstall the fountains. I really don't know whether it is part of the plan or not, but there's a just like Taj Mahal, the entry to Taj Mahal is paved with a lot of fountains. Here also you see this area where there would be fountains at some point of time. If you walk from Sheesh Mahal, then there's this water body, and then behind me are these smaller structures. So roofs of these smaller monuments still have better artwork retained from the era when it was made. By far the most well preserved part of Sheesh Mahal that I have seen, and you can make out the floral motifs and the Mughal art in its full glory. So there are 2 cafes inside the Sheesh Mahal monument premises. One is a reader's corner, which is about exploring and reading books here, and there's another cafe where you can have small refreshments. So I spotted a reader's cafe while entering the Sheesh Mahal. There are no tickets to enter Sheesh Mahal. You can simply walk in. For people who love to explore offbeat heritage gems of Delhi, they must come to Sheesh Mahal, Shalimar Bagh. It's a small monument, 1 hour is enough to explore this. Because the weather these days is really bad, so either come on a very pleasant day or come early morning or late in the evening, so that you get pleasant weather, because it's very sultry, very humid out there. On my way back, I also realized one thing, that you don't really need to walk that long to reach Sheesh Mahal, because when I exit out of Sheesh Mahal, I realized I was like only 50 steps away from the entry point. So because there were no directions, so I walked quite a bit and then came back to reach the main Sheesh Mahal. Once you enter the park, I think within 50 steps, you'll see these colorful swings and kids playing. Just take a right from there, and that is where you'll find the Sheesh Mahal in Shalimar Bagh. So that was a small vlog about Sheesh Mahal in Shalimar Bagh, Delhi. We hope you really enjoyed watching it as much as we enjoyed making it. If you did, please let us know by giving it a thumbs up, subscribe to Delhi Fundos and press the bell icon to be notified of our new videos. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.